Good evening, everyone. I hope y'all have had a great Sunday. We did start on a stormy note on this Sunday morning with that line of severe thunderstorms that moved into central Mississippi. Those south of Interstate 20 saw the brunt of those storms. I want to start here by just talking about what happened last night. Give you a recap. Got some new information from the Weather Service about some confirmed tornadoes, so I want to pass that along to you here. Just overviewing the line. We had that squall line starting to move into our western counties about 11 o'clock, shortly before midnight. And you can see here, this has kind of got like this bowing signature here. It's kind of bowed out down here near our southern counties. That would be in Franklin County now, as we're at 11:30 last night. You can see that kind of bowing signature. That's indicating where we had those stronger winds. So here in the metro, we just got some downpours and a few gusty winds, but the severe weather was to our south. This bowing signature here was where we had that severe weather. Moved through the metro around midnight, was out of here before 2 o'clock in the morning, and then it pushed really fast off towards the Pine Belt. We had multiple tornado warnings, multiple debris signatures indicated by the radar, and the Weather Service has actually surveyed several of these areas today, so I have some of that information to share with you. These are the storm reports from last night. Nothing north of Interstate 20. All the wind damage to our south. The same counties got hit a lot, unfortunately. Lincoln County, Lawrence County, Covington County, Jefferson Davis County. We were live on Channel 12 last night. Chief Meteorologist Ken South was here too. Me and him were live for probably 2 to 3 hours last night covering these tornado warnings. There were several that did touch down. Let's zoom in on a couple of these here. This is Lincoln County. Well, it started in northwestern Pike County, moved into southern Lincoln County. There was an EF1 tornado there. It was on the ground for almost 7 miles, 110 mile per hour maximum winds as it moved into Lincoln County. South of Brookhaven, we had an EF1 tornado as well, 100 mile per hour winds. It was on the ground for a little over 2 miles. There was a third tornado that the Weather Service confirmed in Lincoln County. In the eastern part of the county, another 100 mile per hour EF1 tornado. Based on damage, that's how the scale for rating tornadoes, the EF scale, is based on damage. And so from the damage that the Weather Service saw, they concluded that it was an EF1 tornado. 100 mile per hour winds, was on the ground for 7 miles. This one actually moved from Lincoln County into Lawrence County, western Lawrence County. There was another tornado south of Monticello. It was an EF1 tornado as well. Was on the ground for 4 miles. Now you see 3 different tornado icons here. These are all indicating damage reports that were assumed to be from a tornado, and now we do know that they are, but this is most likely all a part of the same tornado, just different damage reports. So we've got 4 confirmed tornadoes now, 3 in Lincoln County, then 1 over into Lawrence County. But that's not the end of it, because there were storms that moved over into Covington County, southeastern Smith County, and then that would be Jefferson Davis County, then over into Covington County, and then we got Smith County as well. So the Weather Service, while they confirmed 4 tornadoes, there's still additional areas they're going to be looking at. Northwestern and northeastern portions of Lawrence County, Jefferson Davis, Covington, and southeastern portions of Smith County. So I just want to give y'all a quick recap of what happened. It certainly was an active night. May not have been here in the metro, but to our south, there were several EF1 tornadoes that touched down. Likely going to be a few more confirmed, because we did see debris signatures with several more as well. Tonight, much calmer. We do have gusty winds. As that front has moved to our south and east, we've got a pressure gradient ongoing, so we've got winds trying to catch up with that front. So sustained winds, 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25. The clouds are sticking with us as well. There's that front, well off to our south and east. Actually, that frontal placement's just a little bit behind. The rain that impacted us last night is now moving through central Florida. Most of that is in the ocean. And that front, as it continues to move further south and east, our clouds will eventually clear out and the winds will die down tonight. Winds dying down tonight over the next few hours, at least the gusty winds. But the clouds are going to persist. I'm expecting cloud coverage and overcast skies to start on your Monday morning, but dry conditions are going to continue for everyone. Overnight low temperatures, in spite of the cloud coverage, still going to be in the upper 40s to low 50s. 52 in Hattiesburg, 47 in Carthage, 48 in Yazoo City. Now, where we are now, we're already in the low 50s, so we're not going to cool down too much because the clouds are going to be trapping in that heat, or for most of that heat anyway. We will cool a couple of degrees. Tomorrow afternoon, upper 60s to low 70s, well above average, 68 in the metro, 71 in Hattiesburg. Partly cloudy skies, so we'll start with overcast skies in the morning. Clouds will clear heading towards the afternoon, and I think by the late afternoon, early evening, we will have lots of sunshine across central Mississippi and the Pine Belt. But it's not going to last. We'll see as this front moves further off to the east, which is what we're tracking now. Clouds will clear, but it's not going to be till tomorrow afternoon, early evening. So, clear tomorrow evening, but then we're going to have an area of high pressure to our south. Winds are going to shift back from the south, so we're going to have that warm, moist air moving in from the Gulf. That's going to allow for more cloud development, but we will stay dry, but it's just we're going to have clouds around on Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, the warmer temperatures. That's going to be a big headline this week. Starting in the upper 60s Monday afternoon, low 70s by Tuesday, the upper 70s to low 80s for the second half of the work week. Definitely feeling more like spring instead of the second week of February. So, we're getting to the warmer weather. The 80s are making a comeback. Dry through most of the work week. I think we'll be dry through Thursday, even for most of the day on Friday. The timing, the way things look now, our next cold front will move in early Saturday morning. So it's looking like the next weather maker is going to be late Friday into Saturday, expecting rain. And behind that rain, another cool down in temperatures. Not going to be major, but it is going to be cooler than what we're going to have this work week. So enjoy the next 5 days. It's going to be warm. We will have clouds, but we're going to have breaks in the clouds. We'll have some sunshine on most days. High temperatures ranging from the upper 60s at the start of the week to the low 80s by Thursday. Lows starting near 50 degrees. They'll be in the low 60s as well. Rain moves in late Friday into Saturday, and then past that, once we'll have that cold front passage move through, back down, temperatures will trend down once again back in the low 60s by Sunday, low 50s on Monday, and those low temperatures could even drop below the 50s once again, likely, potentially, even below 40 degrees by the start of the next week. Hope y'all have a great rest of this evening. Again, we're going to keep getting in updates about the severe weather, as the Weather Service confirms more tornadoes, so we'll be sure to pass those along to you. We're going to be on tonight at 10 on WJTV, Channel 12. If you want to watch us there, we got some more news and got some sports, and of course I'll have the full forecast there as well. And then tomorrow morning, meteorologist Megan Hanna will be back with you for your next weather update. But I hope y'all have a great week ahead. Thank y'all for watching.